Do you know this is the only map out there that's correct? It's called the Gleason map. Look at the size of the United States. Now look at the size of South America. Look at the size of South America. Look at South America. Look at South America. That's bigger than Canada, the US, and Mexico put together. India is the same size as all of Canada. Brazil is the same size as the US. Look at Greenland, this yellow thing right here. Why have we been learning from maps where Greenland is the same size as South America? It's not. That South America is the same size as North America and Canada. It's not. South America is exponentially larger than all of North America and Mexico put together. Like, larger than that. South America is the same size as all of Europe, India, and China. I'm a little bit too stoned for this, but I feel like I've been lied to.
All right, guys, I'm going to blow your mind on this one, okay? These are the bullet points. These are the stopping points of Amelia Earhart's journey around the world, okay? She started in California. She went from California, Arizona, New Orleans, Miami, Venezuela, Brazil, across the breast of Africa, all right? India, came down here to Australia, New Guinea, and then somewhere out here in the South Pacific, she got lost before Howland Island, which is about 2,000 miles from Hawaii, okay? And then she would have went to Hawaii and back to California. So she did this much of the journey, but then right here she got lost. Now let's look at it on this stupid thing. Okay, now these are the same areas marked. Started in California, went across here, Miami, Venezuela, Brazil, went back up, across the breast of Africa, right? Up and this way, across India, then went down, down here to Australia, and then when it went back up to the United States. Now let's look at that. Look at that nonsense. And this is old Wilson. The one I beat to smithereens. It's back together again. Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, looks real good. But that's ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying by any means that Gleason's map is 100% accurate to scale and size and shape and all this stuff, because it was meant for both. He said it on the back of his map to use this either as a globe or a plane to take your choice. So he set that up to work on both models, okay? But just look at that flight path. One makes almost a perfect circle, and the other one's a bunch of jumbled mess. Which one you think is more accurate?
I told you I'd be ready for the comments. North is just like General Byrd said. It is the middle. South is the ring. This is called a stationary Earth, by the way. So South Circle, West and East. See that? Where won't my finger go? West and East right here. West and East up there. So I stand with what I said.
How is it that a cloud weighs 1 million tons, yet it's able to float high up in the sky? I am 97 kgs. I can't even get 5 centimeters off the ground. Isn't that concerning?
Dancing, shouting, flying to the moon. Don't have to worry.
At 35,000 feet, you can't really see the curvature of the Earth. At 35,000 feet, you can't really see the curvature of the Earth. At 35,000 feet, you can't really see the curvature of the Earth.
Shut up!
Flat Earth, here we go. You decide. Dang Yang Kunsen Grand Bridge in China is 100 miles long, okay? 102.4. There should be like 7,000 feet of curve, right? So why is this not curving? Hold on. Here's a lighthouse on the Flat Earthers' Earth. Here's a lighthouse on the Ball Earthers' Earth. Which one makes more sense, really and truly? Here's another one right here, man. This is what we see. Why do we believe this right here? Why? Also, why is it that all these civilizations depicted the Earth looking like this, and then you got NASA? I mean, come on, man. This right here is how the moon was obviously created, they say. A Mars-sized object hits Earth, does this and makes this. Come on, man. And how about this one right here? Look, you remember that movie up top, dude? Negative 20 degrees Celsius. Negative 4 degrees. Negative 454 degrees. Why is it he's frozen and he's not? Oh, wait. Seriously now. Why is it that this, on all globe model, all little globe things, it says globes are not meant for educational purpose, but only decorative purpose? Why would they put that? Really and truly? I'll wait. Now, I'm sure y'all have already talked all kinds of junk and this and that in the comments, but there's no reason for all that, man. Remember all the controversy over the moon landing? Well, there's a movie now about it. Watch this.
What? The whole world will be watching. We can't afford to lose to the Russians. We need to shoot a backup version of the moon landing.
You mean to fake it? No one can ever know what we're doing.
I cannot accept that.
They will shoot you.
What is my budget?
Oh, boy.
I know a lot more about the moon than I know about you.
Give me go, no go for launch. If you fake this mission, every single thing that we have sacrificed will have been for nothing.
You know you couldn't have made it to this day without me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My Armstrong is a whiny little bitch. We have to recast.
I think we should have gotten Cooper.
That would be Mr. Kubrick, American filmmaker and photographer. Allegedly, a lot of people have always said that he admitted when he passed away, right before he passed away, that, yeah, we filmed the fake moon landing. That's what he said. It's all alleged. Don't freak out, fact checkers.
According to the mainstream model, Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour on the equator, while orbiting around the Sun at 66,600 miles per hour. While our entire solar system is orbiting around our galaxy at 500,000 miles per hour. While our galaxy is moving through space at 1.2 or 1.3 million miles per hour. While the universe is expanding at countless numbers of millions and millions of miles per hour. Yet water always looks just like this. Nice and serene and calm. And even having the sunlight walk across water is proof alone that we do not live on a giant spinning potato in the void of outer space. What was that Red Hot Chili Peppers song? If I say that, they'll ban my video, but you know those lyrics. Anyways, if you put water on a ball and you spin it, look what happens to the water. Well, golly, I'll be darned. So we all remember when that guy decided to jump from outer space over like 120,000 feet elevation, right? And this was supposedly to prove the shape of the Earth, that it was in fact a globe. But all you have to do is slow down the video and you can see that it's clearly convexing in some scenes. So if that's real curvature, and the Earth is in fact a globe and he jumped from the edge of space, then why is the shape of the Earth shifting and shaping like Ditto from Pokemon constantly in this video? Now this alone should raise some questions, right? People should watch this and be like, wait, something's not right here. But you know what the funny thing is? This video has gotten probably hundreds of millions of views over the past however many years, and no one's really questioned it. But why? Because it's literally right in front of your face. Even when he goes to lower elevation, you can still see a clear convex. Do we live on a giant donut? Hollow Earth? Donut Earth? Come on. This is ridiculous.
If the sun has no air around it, and fire needs air to burn, then how does the sun keep burning? The sun is literally in a vacuum which has no air. How does it burn in a vacuum? Isn't that concerning?
Biblical flat earthers, I need you to check in. I have something so interesting for you. I was studying Matthew 24, and I realized that the word used for deceive in all of these verses in the original Koine Greek is this, which transliterates to this. And the root for this is planu, which is the exact same root used in planet. So that root means to deceive, error, wandering, to lead astray, fallen angel, and planet. So planet comes from the same root as to deceive. Planet itself in English means wandering star, which we know as a fallen angel, and NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. And yet these are the people convincing the entire world that the Bible is not real. But everything they do can be recognized in either Hebrew or Koine Greek. And it's all directly against the Bible. The evidence stacking up against them is so much.
Thank you. Now, because you don't know what you don't know, I'm going to go ahead and connect the dots for you. You think it's just a religion. So I went ahead and broke this down. How the Roman Empire and our government are the same. Number 1, republic to empire. Rome began as a republic with elected senators and became an empire through military expansion and centralization. Likewise, the U.S. began as a constitutional republic, but now acts like an empire with executive overreach and endless wars. Number 2, bread and circuses. Rome used free food and entertainment to distract its citizens. Today, governments use Hollywood, sports, social media to keep people entertained while freedoms are slowly eroded. Number 3, military. Rome built its empire through conquest. The U.S. maintains over 800 military bases worldwide, imposing its influences under the guise of spreading democracy. Number 4, emperor worship. Roman emperors were worshipped like gods, and modern political leaders are idolized and treated like royalty by the media and political cults. Number 5, the legal and political systems. Western legal systems, including the U.S., are rooted in Roman law. The structure of the Senate and the civil law codes are modeled after Rome. Number 6, Rome used religion to control the masses. Modern governments often co-opt faith, promoting state-approved religion and suppressing the truth. Number 7, surveillance and control. Rome used secret police and informants. And today, surveillance is digital. NSA spying, facial recognition, and censorship dominate. Number 8, currency devaluation. Rome's debased its currency before collapsing. The U.S. left the gold standard, prints fiat money, and is on a similar economic path. Conclusion: the Roman Empire never truly died. It simply evolved from togas to suits, emperors to presidents. The system of control remains. Different mask, same beast. And now we come down to number 9, symbolism and architecture. Both the Roman Empire and modern governments, especially the U.S., use the eagle as a symbol of power, dominance, and control. The Roman legions carried standards with the eagle, symbolizing Roman strength and imperial rule. The U.S. uses the bald eagle on its great seal, the currency, and military emblems, mirroring the same imperial symbolism. And additionally, many U.S. government buildings mimic Roman architecture with columns, domes, and the grand marble halls. The Capitol buildings, Supreme Court, the Lincoln Memorial were all inspired by Roman temples and forums. This isn't just about style. It reflects a continuation of the Roman ideals of law, authority, and heresy. Even the structure of the government is similar. Roman senators ruled from the Senate, and today the U.S. senators rule from the body of the same name and almost identical function. They debate, they pass laws, and represent elite interests, just like in ancient Rome.
The Flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni, and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Idialenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.